Oh yes, baby, it's Monaco. It's round number 6 of the F1 2010 career mode, guys, and it's the crown jewel of all F1 races, and now it's time for qualifying. So we're here in Q1, getting the time on the board, about 5-10 minutes into this session now, and as we come around the final corner, it hasn't been a great lap. This really is the mother of all wheel tracks. And as we come across the line for a 1:21, it doesn't even take us above Antonio Liuzzi, as we're now actually sitting in P17, but we've set a very, very tidy first sector, and we are looking now as if we're on our way to a nice Q2 spot. But no, we've put in the wall and we've punctured the tyre, and we've lost the front wing. And wow, nice FIA illegal blocking warning, and unfortunately that was the end of our Q1, and we missed out on Q2 by just what's that, 1/100ths of a second even, and really, really disappointing. So we go back to the paddock now, and this is something that I really, really like, talking to the press after a poor qualifying session. That's a great way to improve your reputation with the team. Not, but yeah, this is a really, really nice feature that I'd love back for 2014. Now here we are, time for the race. Oh yes, guys, it's race time. It's the Monaco Grand Prix, and it is soaking wet here for a wet start to this Grand Prix. The rain looks to not be too heavy, so we could be seeing some dry running later on in the race. But now as the lights starting to come on, and we are away for the Monaco Grand Prix, we get a very good start on Pedro de la Rosa, immediately up to 17th place as we block him off nicely for getting past Vitaly Petrov and trying to hold it around the outside of Sebastian Buemi. We do that very, very nicely, and already up to P15. And yeah, this race is certain to be carnage at some point. It was nearly on lap 1 as we just about avoid the back of Hami Alguersuari. And now we are in pursuit of Kamui Kobayashi. It was always going to happen, wasn't it? That dive bomb down the inside as we get caught on the barrier. And the AI going so slowly around here, it's painful. We nearly completely flick spin Adrian Sutil, put him back on the track, so it's all good. And we maintain 9th position. Pretty good start, to be fair, considering we started P18, gaining 9 positions. It's pretty easy to do that, to be honest, on the first lap of all the Codemasters games. And yeah, coming down into the braking zone, we're looking pretty tidy here for a good race. And now we just about avoid the back of Adrian Sutil before lovely little move down the inside. We've out-Sutiled Sutil, if you remember the 2013 Grand Prix where he did that to Fernando Alonso. And already end of lap 2, as we've just about done Nico Rosberg. He nearly squeezed us out completely, so it wouldn't have been our fault if he'd have spun himself. But up to P7, which is really, really nice after just 2 laps. Now we are in hot pursuit of Felipe Massa on lap 3 of this Grand Prix. We could come down the inside, absolute treat there, just about make the corner. We do get not a penalty, a warning for corner cutting. But already on the tail of his teammate Fernando Alonso, a pretty poor first sector from us. But if we can pass the Spaniard, we've done. I tell you what, we've done that move twice now, to Sutil and now to Alonso. The 2 people involved in that move in the 2013 Grand Prix. Can't wait for the 2014 race. Think it's going to be a real competitive Grand Prix as we come into the pit lane. Oh my god, Fernando Alonso is ghosted ahead of us. Illuminati at work there. Is coming to the pit lane now for a painful pit stop as per usual. It's 5.5 seconds, and as we come out onto the racetrack in 4th place or 5th place, oh my god, we've nearly been taken out by Kubica. We've put on those dry tyres, and yeah, should be pretty decent on this set of tyres to the end of the race, hopefully, as we go around the outside of Robert Kubica. Now we'll wait for him to peel into the pit lane, as obviously all the big teams got a bit mixed up with each other in the pit lane, meaning that I'm now going to take the lead of this race. Fantastic stuff, really, as we're on lap 10 of this Grand Prix now. So you know, nearly halfway there. We've just now got to bang in a few laps. And, oh my god, we've been completely flicked up by the wall into the barrier. And as we look at a replay, that's not the best angle, but as you can see here, we just get completely taken up in the air. And just to cap it all off, we've got no front wing. There's no chance of us making that corner. And we have been given a penalty for cutting it excessively. And, oh my god, we've just completely come into the pit lane. Nice grip hacks there, Go Masters. GG. As come into our pit box. This is painful because we were on our way to victory, and now with probably about a 10-second pit stop. And this is the thing that really annoys me about this game, is we're revving our rear tyres. Why are we even being held up? A 13-second pit stop. And look at that. We would never be able to do that to the AI. That is the most frustrating thing about this game. It really is. And Petrov is going so slowly out the pit lane. I'm just like, you know what, shag this. I'm just going around the outside of him. Which I managed to do pretty easily, to be honest. But it's just so annoying as we now come through to serve our drive-through penalty on lap 11. We're not even halfway through the race, you know, just under a lap ago. Oh, sorry, just over a lap ago, we were leading this race, and now here we are with a 17th place. You know what, this could be a little bit enjoyable. Charging our way through the field. This is what we like as we get up to P16, and we're going to try and get Pedro de la Rosa now for P15, and that's a lovely little move around the outside. And, you know, it's just picking our way through the field as we manage to get up to P13, courtesy of a pit stop, I believe. And also, another pit stop means that we're up to P12 before taking Timo Glock for 11th place. I tell you what, things are looking really up now, as we're just a few seconds behind Robert Kubica, so points definitely possible in this race. Just 4 laps to go, track completely bone dry now. So, oh my god, we've just been completely Jehovah'd by that curb. Nice auto spin, and yeah, well, it was never going to end well, was it? Let's be honest. We've put it in the wall twice today, and to be honest, I'm not even surprised that I've done it. You know, we've got 3 laps left, and what is life? What is life? We've been completely mugged off by the curbs and also the walls. We're coming through for, what is this, like the 3rd time through this pit lane? 4th time, is it? Yeah, the 4th time through the pit lane. Coming in for a set of option tyres. You know, we might as well just YOLO it to the end, try and set our fastest lap. So, we've even been held up there, and there's absolutely nobody on the track for an 8.9 second pit stop. We're out in we've nearly got taken out 3 times there, to be honest, as we're now just behind Nico Rosberg. Skip to lap 22, we're still behind him, don't even care that my wing's been taken off. At this point, I'm pretty sure I just chucked my controller out the window, along with my Xbox, obviously, and the TV. And, yeah, I was just like, you know what, I'll just get it round to the pit lane and retire the car. So, as we now brake here, oh my god, we've just killed the car and we're out of the race. Well, eventful, yes. Fernando Alonso took out the win. Nice game, Codemasters. Everybody has supposedly been lapped, and our teammates on the podium, that's what makes it a little bit more frustrating for us. Hopefully, we've got all of the bad luck out of the way in one race. We're still somehow 4th or 5th in the Drivers' Championship. Felipe Massa just behind us, but it was an interesting race, to say the least. You know, Monaco always flies up a few surprises in people's career modes. So that was definitely the case today. Jenson Button is leading this World Championship with only 3 point scoring races. So that is definitely encouraging for ourselves, as we're being asked for another interview. God, David Croft, how many do you want? But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Believe it or not, I did actually enjoy recording it. It was exciting. It was so frustrating at the same time. I can't wait for Turkey next time out. Bringing back an old classic track. Till next time, guys. Goodbye.